Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy, my channel's Finding Value. Today we're going to go over cryptos, and I know some people in the comments section wanted me to chart some cryptocurrencies for them. I've got no problem charting anything. They know that I'm not a huge crypto fan per se, but I will say this, the charts look absolutely excellent to move higher. In fact, like Ethereum, the Ethereum chart looks incredible. I think we could see a very large move to the upside given the chart pattern. And I've got it behind me. I'm sure Bitcoin's potentially, we'll see what happens in the move higher here. But Ethereum's looks really good from a charting perspective. That's the one that it looks fantastic. And let me dive in. This is just my financial opinion. Please don't use it as advice. I've got no skin in the game here. So I'm just charting this stuff. And I'll give you my opinion. So let's dive in. I'm going to go right to Ethereum. Ethereum here, this is a 1-year chart. I just threw a good trend line here. And then I looked down kind of at the bottom here. We bottomed here and we're coming on up. We have a higher high, or higher low, higher low, higher low. And we broke out of this resistance line just recently today, it looks like, or maybe the past couple days. This is from a technical standpoint, is a base to launch from. So this could easily launch far higher to the upside, and the basing pattern is very large. So when you do price projections, you take the size of the base. If this were a triangle coming through, you take kind of the size of the base and measure up. And what this is, this is a continuation pattern. It's a cup and handle pattern. So you come up, you get a cup, and then a handle pattern, and you project from the bottom here to the breakout, and that is your projection upward. So looking at this from the size of this chart, you're going to get a massive move upward projection for this cup and handle pattern. And we're sitting right here. So if you guys like Ethereum, I would say it's go time right now. You better pray and hope that it comes back and does a retest, and that wouldn't be something I would be afraid of. That would be something that I would probably be buying into, looking at this chart. This one's got a very similar chart as well. It's a declining trend line here. We've got a cup and handle pattern that's formed. We've broken to the upside. The potential is from the bottom here to the top, projected upward. But this one, I would say Ethereum would be the one that I'm most interested in, because this is a very nice picture perfect pattern that we just broke. Zooming in a little bit, this is a 1-month chart, and what I'm doing is I'm looking at this uptrend in here, and what we're looking for is this channel to break to the upside to accelerate. And looks like we are breaking this channel and doing maybe a little bit of a backtest retest before moving on up. We'll see if this holds above the channel line or trend line. Bitcoin's doing the same thing. It looks like it's trying to break out of the channel. We had a little false breakout there and it came back. So we're cycling, and this could come sideways. Both of them could come a little sideways and touch the bottom trend line here before moving on up. But by looking at that wouldn't scare me. So if we go from here down to the bottom of the trend, or here down to somewhere over here, I wouldn't be scared, because the big picture view of this pattern, and it's probably going to be a retest back to this, by that area down there. It'd be a retest to the high almost. I would be a buyer. I wouldn't be a seller based off of this chart pattern. It looks absolutely excellent. And I threw SM Energy in here. This is a company that I own. It's an oil company. And I know you guys are going to say, what does this have to do? And I'm going to back out, and I'm going to show you these patterns are exactly the same. This move here is this move here. Went sideways. This went pulled back a little bit. We've got a move higher. So we had a lead in. This portion here is this portion there. This whole thing is this big portion here. And then it rocketed higher. This is rocketing higher. It's like the same exact pattern here. the time frames are a little bit different because Ethereum's doing it at a faster pace. The pace of Ethereum and the way this pattern is scribing out is cycling faster than the majority of other patterns that I see. So obviously we've got a trend line break here. Moving on up, it formed this pattern, which is the same pattern as this, and we're moving on up on both of them. I think that this pattern could go up quite a bit because I've seen this pattern on even bigger charts, just like this, before big moves ahead of it. So the pattern itself for Ethereum looks absolutely compelling from a technical analysis standpoint in that big cup and handle. So if you guys are interested in cryptocurrencies, I mean, I would say now's your time. I wouldn't be sitting on my hands. I wouldn't be wasting it. I would be looking at these patterns, getting invested, and holding on. And again, this isn't it's not advice. I have no skin in the game here. But by looking at this pattern, it looks excellent to move upward. Absolutely excellent. And the price projection, it's way higher than where it's at. So if you guys are interested in this type of stuff, if you guys want me to chart some cryptos, I can do that. I'll put it on the channel and we can watch it together. Put it in the comment section if that's what you're interested in, and we can watch this together. And there's also other things in these charts that look very positive in terms of buying pressure versus selling pressure. And that's how you're walking up those lows. There's big buying pressure in that Ethereum chart and not much selling pressure. It's going to go higher. If you guys like this content, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.